Hey everybody, we're carrying on with the Jaguar XKR. Let's come up with a plan for today. Hi gang, welcome back or welcome to the channel, Projects in the Barn. Today we're going to be carrying on the XKR, doing stuff. What that stuff will be, I still haven't decided, but we'll be carrying on from where we left off on the last video, where I've been underneath the car. I've painted some more of the underside with the Raptor coatings, painted the reindeer part of the prop shaft that was still attached to the gearbox, so that's all done. And I guess what we should be doing is putting the prop shaft back on, put on the cover plate, do the exhaust, I don't know. But we do have some more welding to do, which is the worst job on the car. And realistically, I can't get this back down on the floor until I've done the welding. So I've got to finish off doing the inside of the rear sill there. I've got the same job to do there. And if you remember a month or so ago when we took off the rear bumper, that was to get access to one of the rear bumper hangers. There was a hole just behind that. So I've got that to do. So I think I might just get on, do all my welding that I need to do, and then see where we are at the end of the day. Who knows? You've seen me do a lot of welding on this car already. You don't necessarily need to see me do all the rest of the welding. That won't be very entertaining. So I'll have a look at doing that. So yeah, we'll get the car open. I've had the battery on charge. We'll get the car opened. Disconnect the battery, because you do not want to be welding with the battery connected. I know you can't really see me. So I've had my charger on as well, like I said. So disconnect that. We'll put it back on again tonight. Disconnect that, disconnect that, disconnect that. There we are. So yeah, I think we'll just start by working away from the back here and doing the other side. I've got the front floor pans to do, but to do that we've got to take out the interior. So who knows? You'll see in a minute when I start doing stuff where we are with it. I'm going to start with that bumper hanger. I'm going to finish off this side. I'm going to do the other side, and then should we see about taking the interior out? I think so. Let me go on and finish off that welding. If there's any horror stories, I'll report back. Right, let me show you. I thought I'd just start this back corner because it wasn't too bad. But let me grab my screwdriver of truth and get down under the car, because that's what I've dug out already. What was a small hole is now, let's put the light on, a big hole. How annoying. And the hanger realistically is in my way. So what I might do is cut the hanger off and then re-weld it back on so I can get up in there properly. Otherwise that's going to be really awkward to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, there we go. That's it all cut out. Got a little bit of corrosion here, but it's not gone through, so I'm going to treat all this on the inside. It seems pretty solid, and if needs be we can attack that at another stage, but on the inside here that will clean up absolutely fine. We've now just got to make up a new panel to fit all of this, and we'll be golden. So wish me luck. Let's get making templates. So I've made my little cardboard template, just place it on this old Volkswagen Type 25 wing that I keep for spare metal, and I've just marked around it. You can see the faint line around here. So I'm going to do it with this right angle here because I'll be able to use that on the return. So I just need to cut that out, and we'll see about shaping it up into a new panel. So I'll get that cut out and then we can look at bending it about. Alright, there we go. So you can see I've bent it up into the shape there or thereabouts. We'll do the final tweaking actually down on the car. So I'm going to do that, I'll get it welded in and I'll show you the after. Okay, so we are back under the car. As you can see, I've treated all inside there, which has gone nice and black, which is lovely. I've made my new panel, which if I can do it one-handed, be a miracle. It's just balancing in there. Obviously I need to put it in the right place. So that's going to go up in there, then I've got a new end closing panel to make. But we're getting there. So I'm going to see about getting that all welded in, cleaned up. And on this side, we should be good. Oh, I have to reattach the bumper hanger, but yeah, we're getting there. I'll come back to you in a little while. Okay, so I've just had a bit of a tidy up. Been under here for a good hour or two. And there we have it. I've put no seam seal or anything on it yet, so you can just see, obviously, my welds. We've got a whole new piece here on the closing panel. So we can dress it back a little bit more than that, but, you know, come through onto the wheel arch. So I've had to do this as well. So we've taken all the grot out and welded that up. Re-welded the hanger again. I've got to dress the welds back, but that's the hanger back on. And then come with me underneath the car. Can we see? I've just painted it with a built hammer, that's why it's looking all a bit black and a bit strange. But that's all the new panel welded on there. And let's see if we get a better angle over here. So all this is the new piece welded in. All around there. Like I say, still got to do a bit of final dressing on my welds. It's just come underneath to join the rear quarter. So again, I might have to do a tiny bit of body work here. And see this gap here? I'm going to leave that because that will allow any dirt and rubbish and rainwater to run out as opposed to sit inside and rot it out. So I've done that on purpose, so that will stay. But there we have it. That's everything all back on and rock solid, welded up, which is good. So that's that bit done. So that's this rear right hand side all done. So the sill panel here, we've already done. Rear quarter is done. I need to go and do it on the passenger side now. So let's go and have a look. Again, if there's anything new, I'll show it to you, but it'll probably be identical to this side. So I'm just going to smash into it and get it done. So I'll see you shortly. Yes. More rust, I'm afraid. Let's hope it's not as bad as the other side. I may have to reposition the axle stand. Right, let's get to work. All right, so we have good news. Let's just turn my welder off a minute. Clear some space. Can you see that? we are all good. So all the inner sills rock solid all around here. The jacking point is rock solid. I'd put a couple of dabs of weld just where it joins there, just because there wasn't any, which I'm surprised there wasn't, and same up through here. So the inner sill isn't connected to the end closing panel, which I found a bit odd. But anyway, I'm just going to paint a bit of the old Hydrate 80 on here, just because I can, and while I've got access. There was a little bit of surface corrosion on the inner panel, but as you can see, it's absolutely solid. Still in its original paint, or probably just a primer, isn't it? As opposed to its paint. Like that, and then I made a new panel that will go on something like that and get welded up. So there we are. I'll show you that once it's all done again. Well, that wasn't actually that bad. So we've got it all welded on there, and you can see I've just put a coat of seam sealer on there. And that's it, all on. Absolutely rock solid. All of the jacking point and everything's all sound. So that's all good. So that's another bit of the welding done. So that is, I think, I will have to check the other bumper hanger on this side. That's, I believe, all the welding done on the back end of the car. I've got the 2 holes in the floor pans on the driver and the passenger side, but for that we need to get the interior out. So yeah, I think that'll have to be for another day. So in this particular episode, I hope you've enjoyed that part. That was the bit I've been putting off the most. The time is now 5:10. I've been down here all day again, probably 15-20 minutes for you guys. But I'm pleased to report that is all the welding done. I've run out of the Raptor coating, so I've got to order some more of that so I can finish off what I'm doing on this back end. But that should be the back end from the front seats to the back, all complete on the underside in terms of all the welding. So really happy with that. So I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching. It's more progress, isn't it? We're getting there. Time is against me, but I am doing my very best. I am getting on with it, I promise you. So there'll be another video coming out soon because I've got another day off tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to get the prop shaft all back on, maybe the rear springs, and mock up the exhaust. Fingers crossed, that's what I'd like to do. But anyway, I'll see you next time around on Projects in the Barn. If you're enjoying this series and enjoying the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing, but does the world of good for me and the channel, helps it reach a lot more people. Hit the bell notification icon, drop a comment, I'll reply to every comment, good and bad, and I'll see you in the next episode. For me tomorrow, for you maybe a few days, a week, who knows. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.